The Impala is one of the most prolific and widespread antelopes on the African savanna. It is easily identifiable by its slender build, long legs, reddish-brown coat, white underpants, and black bands on the rump. Male Impala have prominent lyre-shaped horns. Females don't have horns. They have a gestation period of 6 to 7 months and give birth to only one calf, normally weighing about 5 kilograms. The Impala populates the open woodlands of Central and Southern Africa. They usually move in groups whose members may number from 5 to about 30 or so. When challenged by predators, the animals scatter and leap, a movement designed to confuse the enemy. Unfortunately, this technique tends to be counterproductive for young Impala, which end up straying too far and become subject to predation. Admittedly, mankind is one of the many predators of the Impala, and today we'll be sampling some Impala at our favorite game meat restaurant, the Boma. Let's go to the kitchen and see how the marinade is prepared.
In front of me now is an Impala. What we're doing here is we're getting this Impala ready for dinner. We're going to skin off the hard skin, which he's already started doing, marinate it, and put it on a spit. The Impala doesn't have much flesh on it, but once you've sunk your teeth into your first bite of Impala, you'd wish you'd fed it yourself.
We have removed the skin. Now we're ready for the marinade, and I'll make the marinade for you. Okay. We'll use cooking oil. Okay. Then we'll use red wine. We use Coca-Cola for the marinade.
Now, do you take the gas out of the Coke first, or you just pour it in like that?
Just like that. Okay. Our onion.
Now, why don't you take the gas out? You want all that fizziness in it?
Yes, so that is sort of ferment.
Okay.
All right. Right, we got mixed herbs. That's rosemary, thyme. Okay. And soya sauce. Our garlic. Salt and pepper. Then we have to whisk this. Okay.
Now, as you can see, we use a lot of garlic in this, and the garlic just doesn't help enhance the flavor, but because we're out in the wilderness, it protects you against the little insects like mosquitoes, which is very common in these parts.
Right, this is fine. Then we have to pour it over the Impala.
How do you massage it in?
Yes. Can do that for me.
Side. Really not doing anything here, but and
we'll marinate it for 3 days, and for the next 3 days, we'll keep on massaging it with the marinade, making sure that the marinade gets into the Impala.
just making sure all the marinade goes into all the little hidden spots to ensure that you're getting maximum flavor out of it. So like the man has said, for the next 3 days, they'll be turning this Impala over and over and over again, making sure that it gains all the flavor of what we've used. So it's off to the fridge, and we'll see this baby in the next 3 days.
A very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you to Boma, the place of eating. This is Idwala Eku Theatre Production Services. Idwala Eku means big rock. We name it Idwala because our forefathers used to build their house on top of the big rocks so that they would be able to see their enemies from afar. Idwala presents a variety of Shona and the traditional dance of Zimbabwe. And the dance they are going to see now is called Mande. Mande is a rain ceremony dance which was played by our forefathers when they were back for the rains.
Before digging in, we're treated to some dance sequences from Ndebele cultural dances, fully kitted out in their traditional regalia. Guests coming in for dinner are fascinated by the way the Impala is being grilled, on the spit, especially the Chinese tourists. For them, it looks like something out of this world. While some whet their appetites as they gawk at the grilling meat, others would rather look at the more distant future. Using an astrology chart and then gazing up into the galaxy through a powerful telescope to position their lucky or unlucky stars, foreseeing the future preoccupies their minds. Because the skies here are pollution-free, this is an ideal place for stargazing. Alternatively, others may opt for the more African way of fortune-telling, through a diviner or nanga, as is known in the Shona language, or sangoma in Zulu. Apart from telling the future, these people are believed to be able to intercede on their client's behalf, or even change the course of the future, where a bad omen is detected. Our host also decides to have a peek at his future. The fortune teller's traditional regalia comprises a goatskin skirt and sash, and includes headgear made out of ostrich feathers. His divining instruments are animal bones or shells, which are thrown onto the ground, and their sequence, when landed on the ground, assigned meanings. A hyena's tail is used to point at the bones, which may be likened to tarot cards. Let's hear what the future holds for our host, Roger.
No problem on your healthy and strength.
Ananga looks into his health, his success, his happiness, marriage, and even tells him what sex his first child is going to be. After such an optimistic prognosis, our host feels compelled to leave a token of appreciation. He cannot help but smile.